it's me. So it's been a long time since I did one of these videos, and this is, of course, something I want to make more consistent. I just finished listening to one of my mentors, Lisa Nichols. I just love her. She is a great motivational speaker and author, and you all probably know her from the movie The Secret, and also from co-authoring the Chicken Soup for the Soul books for the African American Soul. So I was listening to her this morning, and she was just talking about how being your authentic self is what captures your audience. So I'm right now coming to you just live and rough and authentic. And I just wanted to put up a quick message about just the realness of life that we all go through. You know, it's easier to want to write a book or tell a story when everything is going well and you have happy and positive news and things to share. So honestly, I've been having a hard time, wanting to write, trying to write my next book because I've been through some rough things. I remember at a time when I was going through a lot of rough things, it was easier to write as a form of therapy and expression. That's how I was able to write the first book and be my authentic self and just say, hey, this is the real deal about what's going on in my life and my love life. But it seems like for the past 3 years, I've been bottling everything up and I haven't been able to share that or get that out there. And I guess it's just because, we want to be our perfect, beautiful self. But what really captures people, from what Lisa was saying, and I can agree with that, is showing that you are a real person. So that's why I just wanted to hop on here and give you all a little bit of inspiration. I'm not gonna tell you everything that's going on just yet, but maybe I'll save some of that storytelling for the next book. So I hope everyone is having a good summer and remaining consistent with your goals that you have set for yourself for the year. Life is all about transitions and just, you know, realizing and figuring out what you really want. I know a lot of times when I put these messages up, it just sounds like I'm saying the same thing over and over again. But a lot of times I'm really just talking to myself. Uh, and sometimes we have to continue to keep hearing the same thing. It's kind of like when you go to church and sometimes you feel like the pastor or the priest, the preacher is just saying the same thing, but that's because it's funny. I was reading something the other day. I think it was a blog post from Marie Forleo. I'm not sure if you all know who that is, but she was saying how the negativity in our minds is easier and it's there. So every day we have to circumvent that with positivity. So it's not funny that, yes, sometimes I'm saying the same thing, I'm repetitive. I know sometimes my mom is like, when we listen to, we watch Joel Osteen, sometimes she's like, he just saying the same thing all the time. But that's because we need to hear that, because we need to let it sink in into our minds. Because you do have an enemy, whether you believe that or not, in the devil, who wants to trick you. And so you have to wake up in the midst of the trials that you're going through every day, because I don't know what you're going through. You don't know exactly what I'm going through, but you might. I was talking to my girlfriend last night, Ashley Brown Harris. We went to high school and church together. We grew up together, and we were just saying how it's always going to be something. Life is not perfect. You might have the man of your dreams. You might have the job of your dreams. You might be living your dream, but something is always going to come about to test you, just like Job in the Bible. And we were just saying how, according to that story, God allowed Satan to try Job. And because, she was, telling me that story again and just saying, God has said, have you tried my servant Job? Because God knew that no matter what Satan tried to bring against Job, he was going to continue to give God the glory from his life. He lost his wife, he lost his kids, he lost his money and all the blessings that came from God. But he even was, was sick in his body. But at the end of the day, he knew who his father was. So whatever you're going through right now, Just keep the faith. That's all I'm here to say. Just keep the faith. And I know that's what a lot of you all are doing, because what else you gonna do? You know, because you do deserve to live a good life. So you have to continue to focus on everything that's going right and everything that's going positive in your life. And when that procrastination comes about, you got to fight it. You got to get up each day and do what you need to do to create the good life that I know that you can have, that God wants you to have. So just don't lose your faith in Him. I have a whole lot more that I can say, but I'm just going to make this a quick one. Um, so I got a lot going on. Some of y'all know, some of y'all don't. But just keep me encouraged, because I mean, I know that it's part of my life's purpose to, excuse me, get out here and be the next, Lisa Nichols or Oprah or Maya Angelou. And some of you may have those same dreams as well, because you know that God has given you great gifts that He wants you to use for His glory and for His kingdom. So realize what those gifts are and just get out here, and either if it's on your job or God has given you an idea to use your gift to help others that's outside of, seeking employment from a company or someone, then just do it, because that's what I'm getting ready to do. Even as a little girl, I always wanted to have my own business. You can ask my mom. I would be selling stuff and just setting up things. So I know that that's something that God has placed within me. And now as an adult, I have to, have that same childlike faith and just put it into action. All the plans that I have written down, I got to just put them into action, because it's money out here. So why not me? Why not you? Why not get out here and get the money and the lifestyle without having to work so dang hard? Like, if you got to be somewhere 8 hours a day, 40 hours a week, you need to be enjoying what you do. So that's what I'm on. I want to be able to enjoy what I do. But in the meantime, I got to get ready to go to a job that I don't really want to go to. And I'm honestly thinking I need to let this go too. But I'll keep y'all posted. And thanks again for reading my column in Her City Love in the St. Louis Argus. There will be more great articles to come. And please, please send me your story ideas, your article ideas, your feedback, your questions. And my email is dr.31@gmail.com. I'm sorry, drray31@gmail.com. dr.rae@gmail.com. I really want to hear from you guys. And so I want to get these posts uploaded to the internet, in case you all don't want to email me, you just want to comment on the blog. But hey, there's work to be done, guys, so let's get out here and let's get on purpose. If you feel like you just gotta find love first, do that, but don't let that be your main focus. Live the life that God has given you to live, whether you married or single, and do you. All right, love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.